Hey, happy lunchtime. That was my calendar reminding me that it is noon, and we've got just a short 15 to 20 minute practice for you. So the idea behind this is as you hopefully take a break for some food in your day, that you also find a little bit of time to carve out for yourself to make you feel better for the second half of your day. We'll do our best to stretch as much of the body as we can, the upper body, the lower body. So however you arrive today, if you're watching live or if you're watching this on replay, I'm so grateful that you dedicated this little slice of time for you. I don't know about you, but for me in my life, I'm kind of an all or nothing kind of girl. So if I don't have the time for a full 1 hour practice, it's easy for me to just not do it at all. So this is just a reminder for me too that it's enough. Whatever time you can find to take care of yourself is enough. And obviously we always want a little bit more time for self-care, but don't beat yourself up if you can't find that full hour. 15 to 20 minutes is just perfect. And you don't need anything fancy for this practice either. I didn't even lay out my yoga mat. I just have my meditation cushion and my blanket. But even if that weren't available, whatever you have on hand is fine. I'm not planning on using any blocks, but who knows, once we get started, I do have a block and some pillows nearby. But again, how you showed up, how you arrived, you're perfectly imperfect just as you are. So we'll wait for a few more folks to log on. If you're watching live, hi, and let me know if the volume of the music is okay. If you can hear me okay, just give me a like or a wave. So we'll just hope, if there are problems, I'll kind of keep an eye on the chat. I'll be a little bit further away from my device, so I may not see it right away, but I'll make a mental note. Oh, good. Thank you for the wave to let me know that you can hear me and that the music is okay. So with that, let's get started. I don't know how you spent your morning. I spent a lot of my morning seated. So let's go ahead and start standing in Tadasana. So just come up to standing. If it's comfortable in your body, go ahead and close your eyes or just have a soft gaze just in front of you on the floor. And then stand up nice and tall, feet hip distance apart. Take a moment to really root down, feeling all four corners of your feet. So those pads in the ball of your feet, press those firmly into the earth, your heels stable into the earth. You can give your toes a little bit of wiggle, set them free. And then start to notice how your body's stacked. Your ankles are over the knees, over the hips. Draw the belly button up and in to help lengthen the spine. The crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling. Fingertips at your side, fingers, not super rigid, but active and engaged. And just spend a few minutes here to pause to notice how you feel in your body in this moment. Noticing any places where you're holding tension or stress or tightness. And there's nothing you need to do about it right now, but just become aware of it. And as I offer before every practice, everything that I share with you today is merely a suggestion. So if it doesn't feel good in your body, you don't have to do it. And feel free to make any adjustments to make this practice work for you and your body and how it feels today. As you arrive in your body, start to notice the breath. Nice big breaths. And we'll start to move through some half sun salutations, so we won't be doing the push-ups and the down dogs. As you breathe in, reach for the ceiling. Palms touch at the bottom of the inhale, and then as you exhale, swan dive toward the earth. And just hang out here for a little bit. You can even heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance. You can come into ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows, letting the head get heavy, crown of the head falls to the earth, maybe gently rocking side to side, feeling a nice release in the lower back. Keep breathing here, big inhales, big exhales, maybe feeling the movement of your belly against your thighs as you take those deep breaths. And then on your next inhale, heel toe the feet closer together, big toes touch if that's comfortable. Come up to halfway lift. And then if you find that you're rounding in the spine, then bend your legs. Your fingertips don't have to touch the earth. The shins are really a good place, or even higher if it means keeping the spine lengthened. And then as you exhale, fold in half. Inhale, big breath, reach up high. Palms touch, and then you cascade toward the earth. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold again. 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reset. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, flow toward the earth. Come up halfway, and then squeeze it in, maybe taking your hands behind the calves. Reach up last time. Reset. Inhale, fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, back down toward the earth. Come up halfway. Fold in half. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reset. And just pause here, noticing how it feels to invite some gentle movement into the body. And then start to make your way into a seat onto the earth. You can sit however you're comfortable. This may be good for a prop underneath your hips. I'm going to sit cross-legged, but you can sit however that you're comfortable. And we'll start to come into some seated cat-cow stretches. So as you breathe in, start to pull the belly forward, lift the heart. And then as you breathe out, round the back, like we do in cat pose. Oftentimes we do this on all fours. We're going to try it seated today. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, draw the chin into the chest, round the back. And then just keep moving through these 2 shapes, matching your breath and movement. Going at the pace that you want to, lingering if something feels interesting. Maybe it feels better. Move a little faster. You're your best teacher. You know what you need. And then when you're done, I'm going to go ahead and bring my feet out, soles of the feet to touch. Take your right forearm and put it on your right leg, and then take your left hand on your left thigh. So you're not on the knee or on the hip, somewhere in the middle, never pressing on the joint. Same with this hand. And then press down on the forearm, and then take your gaze up and over the left shoulder. And if pressing down is a little bit too much sensation in the body, then you can go ahead and skip that part. Come back through to center and change sides. So forearm on the left leg this time, palm on the right leg. Breathe in, and then as you exhale, press down and twist. Just a few breaths here. I feel like I need a little bit more on that side, but we'll go ahead and move on in the interest of time. Now this next stretch is really nice for the neck and the shoulders. This is something that I like to do when I'm seated at my desk. So what you'll do, you take your right hand, slide it underneath your right butt cheek, and then take a breath in, and then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And maybe this creates enough sensation for you so you can stay right here. Another option, a couple other options that you have are as you breathe out, take your hand just below the collarbone near the heart space, and then gently slide your hand from your right shoulder towards the middle of the chest. Creates a little bit more deepening. And then another option is to take your hand in a fist and take that flat part and then just trace the muscle that goes from your ear to your shoulder. Okay, come back through to center. You roll out the shoulders, just pausing here before we switch sides. So the left hand slides underneath your bottom. This time drop your ear to the right. And then you choose which variation or variations you want. We'll spend several breaths here. So just in case you forgot, take your right hand below the collarbone and then just slide it from your shoulder to your heart. I spend way too much time looking down, and so this feels really, really good in my body right now. Hopefully it feels good in yours too. The other option that I offered is the hand and the fist, and taking this flat part here on the top of the hand and tracing that long, tight muscle that goes from your ear to your shoulder. And you can either trace up and down, or maybe you find a little pocket that has a lot of tension. You can draw circles in both directions. I already know that later, when I have a little bit more time, I'm going to have to come back to those shoulders. Roll them back. Roll them forward. And start to move into stretching the lower body. So we'll take our hands and we'll just improve the circulation in the lower extremities. Being gentle on the joints, but you can definitely massage and bring some blood to those places. But I really like the tops of my feet, my ankle. And we'll just start on the right side. And then we'll take our leg and cradle it from the knee and the ankle and just rock it side to side, nice and gentle, opening up the hip. And when you're done, we'll go ahead and switch sides. So building some heat, bringing some circulation. It's been nice to actually be cold and have to wear sweaters. And really like the transition of the weather. It's been super cozy. It's matched my mood. When you feel like you've built up some good heat, cradle the leg, knee and ankle. And then start to make your way onto your back. And we'll come into a figure four. So you'll take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee. You can stay right here. You can hug it in. We won't be here super long. Another option is to keep your foot on the earth and use that right hand to gently press the thigh. Again, not at the hip or the knee, but the thigh. Press forward. And then on your next exhale, leave your legs crossed, but drop your legs to the left side. And then you'll take your right foot that's on top and you'll press it on the thigh again. And as you're pressing your top foot down, you're lifting your bottom leg up, creating a little bit of resistance. If this is too much, then you can back off. But just for a few breaths here, if it's interesting, try it out. And then gently soften and release, keeping the legs crossed, but release the resistance and come into a twist. You can bring your arms out to a T, turn your gaze the opposite direction of your legs. Going to not do that so that I can see if you guys need anything. It's looking good. And see if there's anywhere you can soften. Even if it's as simple as loosening the fingertips as they skim the earth. And then maybe you're not feeling enough sensation here. You can always straighten that top leg. Gets a little deeper into the hips. Okay, come back through center. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. And then we'll switch sides. So this time the left ankle crosses over the knee. You can hug the legs into the body, grabbing for behind the thigh or the shin. Or you can keep your feet on the earth. Another option is to use that left hand to gently press the left thigh forward. And this is another one that you can do seated in your chair. You know, I try and maximize my conference calls when it's not video to do some of these stretches, you know, on mute in case I start breathing a little funky. And then keeping the legs crossed, this time drop them to the right. And then take that left foot on top, press the top foot down, lift the bottom leg up, creating a little resistance, or leaving that off altogether and really enjoying that twist. And when you're ready, release into that twist. So you stop pressing down and pressing up with the legs and twist. And this might be a good place for a prop. If you feel like your top leg is kind of hanging in space, you can rest it on your thigh, or if you have something handy nearby to bring the earth closer to you. Letting go of effort. And then again, if it's not creating enough sensation for you, that top leg can straighten. That is a little bit too much for me on this side. And then gaze the opposite direction. Come back through to center. Give yourself another squeeze. And then rock yourself up to a seat again. And just release that with a gentle forward fold. Any way that you want to take it. You can have your soles of your feet together, your legs extended. Sit up nice and tall, and then as you exhale, bow forward, chin drops into the chest. And slowly bring the torso back up. Sit up nice and tall in a comfortable position for you. And we'll close today's practice out with a little bit of box breathing. I really love how this style of breathing invites calm into the body and helps relax the mind. It's like the perfect reset for the second part of your day. So if you can stay, please just stay for a few more moments. And together we'll breathe out to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll hold your breath. Your breath is free from the body for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold it, body full of breath. Feel like a balloon that's about to pop for 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do it again. This time I'll only announce the exhales, the holds. Exhale. Hold, empty breath. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Release that full breath for the count of 4. And allow your body to be empty from breath for 4. Nice and slow, sip in some air. Notice for 4 how your body feels as it's full of breath. Try one more round together. Exhale completely for 4. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Let it all go. Return to your natural breath. Close your eyes if it's comfortable in your body and just notice how you feel. And knowing that this small amount of time that you dedicated to yourself is enough. And this season of gratitude. This reminder that gratitude is turning what we have into enough. Enough, enough, enough. Flutter open your eyes. Bring your palms together in thanks. Honor each other as we bow and say namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope part 2 of your day is better than part 1. And let us know, the ideas for these pop-up classes came from you guys. So if there's something that you want offered, just let us know and we'll do our best to manifest that. So thank you, thank you. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.